Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, guys, yesterday we posted a video on Simple Life Reclaimed about the garden.
You.
And we didn't do a Real Talk yesterday. Yesterday was pretty eventful, but we'll get into that later on. But yeah, the garden video. I want to thank you guys so much for all of your awesome gardening tips, man.
Yes.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be putting some of those to use. Specifically, the neem oil. Gary, you went to to town the other day and you picked us up some.
I did. Yeah, I was talking to Mike when he was out here last, and I ended up picking up some just beforehand. And he said this is the stuff that we had before he, from whatnot, where he looked at it. He said it was really good, but he's like, this neem oil is the one that you really want. The other two, he's like, I'm not 100% sure on, and I'd watch it, you know, with those other two. But the neem oil, he said, that's the one. So I remembered that when I went to the store and I bought everything else, and I was like, ooh, they got a whole jar of neem oil, like a huge tub. And it was already spray nozzle and everything ready to go. So I said, hey, let's grab that.
Yeah. We picked up some of the Dawn dish soap, and then I know that you said we have the backpack sprayer, but I got a small handheld sprayer when I was in town too.
Yeah.
And just so that way for ease, right? For ease and portability or whatever. Because the big backpack one, I think it's like 5 gallons. I don't want to be toting around.
I don't think it's 5 gallons.
Okay, 3 gallons.
It might, yeah, it might be 3 gallons.
I don't want to tote around that much at a time. Just for portability, it's probably like 1.5 liters.
Yeah. No,
So
I seen your little one that you
yeah,
got.
it's smaller.
It's cute.
It's cute. He says it's cute. Gary's like, when I go to war, I go to war.
Well, I mean, like.
Well, you could do the backpack one.
So, like, I've used those other ones, like the 2-gallon one or whatever, and you have to carry it. And that is, I mean, it's doable, but it's a nightmare when it's full.
Well, that's why I got
thing's
like
heavy,
the tiny one, you know? And I'm like, I could just replenish it and just remake it.
That's why I got the backpack one, because it's, you know, it's a backpack. And
So you could use the
strap it
backpack
on,
one, and
it's
I'll
got
use
like
the
a
little one.
handle to pump it, and you just wear it and spray it, you know?
So you could use the backpack one, and I'll use like the little handle, the little teapot one. Because the one that I got is small. It's definitely a lot small. It's not, it's like, I think it's like 1.5 liters maybe of fluid that can go in there. So we're gonna be going to war with the bugs, guys. We're gonna be going to war. We're gonna figure it out and get this garden growing.
I did go a little nuts last night.
Well, I was gonna say you put the Miracle Grow on there for me last night too.
Yeah, I did the neem oil too.
You did?
I did the neem oil and the Miracle Grow and everything. And I bought you the powder or whatever, and the canister that you can screw it into the hose and spray and everything else like that.
I saw what you got.
So I used up, I just used that whole thing to water the garden last night.
Dang, so we should have some big blooms here really soon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what the square footage it said on it, but it was well more than what we got, that's for sure.
Gary's like, I'm doing it 5 times the amount. If it says I need 1 drop per square footage, then I'm gonna do 10.
What I ended up doing at first was like, I was doing it quick, you know, and I went through it all, and then I did it a second time, and I looked at the jar, and I was like, it's like only 1/4 left in there. I mean, it cleans itself out pretty quick and easy in a sense, but the way that nozzle is, it's got the pressure from our hose, but it also allows that release quick. So it's almost like that soaker shower, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like, this is perfect for watering. I'm just gonna screw this. I'm just gonna use this thing to water it, and I got it done in like half the time. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
It worked out pretty good.
Well, thank you for taking care of that for me while I was in town yesterday.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and then yeah, I did all the neem oil on it. And I haven't really went in there this morning.
You didn't do the Dawn dish soap trick though, just the neem oil and the Miracle Grow?
Correct. I wanted to go in there and water it a little bit this morning, and then I wanted to get the diatomaceous earth that we've got.
Well, wait a minute. I want to check and make sure that we should be because I don't want to do too much.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do because we already did diatomaceous earth like earlier on in the week. I did.
Okay.
And that's why a lot of those aphids are dead. So just wait a little bit since you just did the neem oil.
I didn't know that you did it recently.
No,
That's
I
why
did.
was
I did
like,
it, but we've had rain in between then. But still, you know
No,
what I
I know.
mean? Just
No, I know
just
what you
wait a
mean.
little bit.
I'll wait. I'll wait a little bit. I'll
Just
get
wait a little
the.
bit. But we are going to war, and I love
We're going to war.
love your enthusiasm.
I just wanted to water it first because that's the thing with that tenacious earth is, you know, I can't really add it on there and then water it.
Yeah.
You know,
No, it has to
ruins
be.
it immediately. So that's why I wanted to water it,
And
throw that down. And
the
then,
downside with the diatomaceous earth is that, from what everyone's been telling me and from what I've read, hi Layla, is that it will kill the pollinator bugs that we need as well. So we need to be sparing with that and pretty much use that like.
What happens with the neem oil with the pollinating bugs?
From my understanding, it's
question
okay.
now.
It's good to go, but that's why I want you to wait because I need to do more research.
Okay.
I need to read
Well,
some more.
I read the back of the package of the neem oil and everything else of what we got, and it said it could go on anything.
Friends that can make my job easier. What will the neem oil do to the pollinator bugs? Drop it down in the comments section. Also, if you're already hearing our conversation and you're like, don't do that, stop. Let me know now because this guy is like super ambitious and I am too.
I do a little bit of research when it comes down to it, you know.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Sometimes.
I know somewhat with the garden, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, it's either going to grow or it's not going to grow,
I know, but
and
we've got some good growth going on and I don't want to kill what we've already have.
no, I know.
You know what I mean? I just want to help out what needs some help.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? A lot of you guys were right on that video too. I have some stuff that I can start harvesting now, and you are totally right. If I pluck it off the vine, it's only going to encourage the plant to produce more. So I will definitely be getting out there and doing that.
Yeah, there's some peppers, man. I seen that. I was like, there are one peppers like this long. I was like, what?
And
in
some
the
people are like,
world?
maybe those are banana peppers, but I don't remember planting banana peppers. I thought I only planted jalapenos.
Those peppers are transplants that we got from.
Through Mississippi?
I want to say we got those ones from through Mississippi.
I thought they only gave us those purpley looking ones.
No, that purpley one I believe we got from the meetup, the 10-killer meetup.
No, I think we only got to, maybe, I don't know. You know what? I'm not sure. I'd have to go back on our videos and I'm so sorry guys. It's just, we juggle a lot of things and the brain is like a computer. Sometimes you can only hold so much information. You got to dump other information to put new information in there and it gets lost in translation sometimes.
It
but
happens.
It's not we don't mean to, yeah.
Well,
But I don't know, but I know that they were not planted from seed.
no.
They were
The
definitely
ones that we have
transplants,
that
for
were
sure.
planted from seeds don't really look like they're doing anything. They might have sprouted and got eaten up.
No, they're still there. There's still a couple that are there.
Are there?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's one there. It's like this big though.
Oh.
It's small.
Everything I saw over there looked like a weed, so I was
No,
like,
no, it's not a weed. It's not a weed. Leave it alone. Let it grow. But yeah, we do. There is some there, and maybe they are banana peppers. Maybe
We
it's
have
like those
3 plants.
pepperoni things that you put on pepperoni pizzas.
pepperoncinis?
Pepperoncinis. There you go. Maybe it's those.
I don't know.
Either way, they look good.
I
They
haven't-
look good. They're looking prime for the picking. There's plenty for me to go over and go through and get a mini harvest going on. And then Roxanne, she gifted me so many cucumbers. I'm going to be a pickling fool. I got some jars, but I don't have the big giant jars. I have like quart jars. So I'm going to have to slice the pickles. Or the cucumbers. I won't be able to make like the whole pickles.
It's fine with me. I mean, I like them all.
Yeah, like the spears, I'll make spears, you know, and I can make them like that, which the kids like too, and I like. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be
You don't gotta be, I mean.
I might make some chips and some spears out of the cucumbers, but thank you, Roxanne, for the generous gift, because it's
Yes.
going to go to use.
You know,
Yeah.
we love pickles.
So the video we posted yesterday of just the garden, I had to cut it off short, as you guys noticed if you made it to the end. So I'm going to be posting another video today with the remainder of what we were doing while we were filming on that day. And I had to cut it short because, as you guys know, this week has been kind of up and down, and I've been kind of going here and there, and the kids have been not feeling well, and it's just been a lot. So I haven't had a whole lot of time for filming and for editing and stuff. And then when I started editing, I got to about, 20 minutes worth of video, and it was all garden stuff at that point. And I was like, well, I could either make a 45-minute to an hour-long video because of all the other footage that we have that you guys will see today, or I could split this into 2 videos and then put out 2 videos on Simple Life this week. So that's what I decided to do. I am going to try to put that other one out today. I might have to wait until tomorrow to put it out just because of how the day flows. So yeah, but that's going to have a lot of other stuff in it, which Gary was getting back to building.
Yep.
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 Gary was getting back to building.
Yeah. I've got a lot to do, and it's been so hot, and it's been like, I can't breathe.
Well, we only have so many hours in the day now. Now our days are much shorter.
Yep.
So it's kind of weird. In the summer we have longer sunlight, but at least right now we have shorter days. Yesterday there was an excessive heat warning.
Today there's going to be an excessive heat warning.
Yep,
Tomorrow
today.
there's going to be an excessive heat warning.
Yep.
And yeah.
Hopefully by this weekend, though, because this weekend is the big 4th of July Freedom Party over at David and the Drifting Dreamers. Come on Mountain and Dreamers Landing.
From what I'm keeping my eye on the weather, and from what it looks like it's going to start cooling off and be in lower 90s instead of 105, 108, and then real temperature feels like 117, and yeah, no.
I'm hoping that it's cooled off by then too, but with everything going on with I guess, just life and the kids and stuff, I don't know how it's all going to play out for me personally. I might not even be able to go because of the kids, or if I do go, it'll be for like an hour or 2 or something. It just depends.
Meaning you're going to have to
we might have to tag team
it, and it's just how it'll be. I mean,
kids come first.
Kids come first, They're the top priority.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not dragging any of our kids, outside to go camp if they're not feeling good or anything else, because,
Yeah.
Make it worse or
So
bad idea all around.
I don't think I've let you guys know here yet, because I know we didn't post one on Real Talk yesterday, and this week has brought a whole new array of challenges and stuff like that. So yesterday I did have to take the kids back into the doctor. What we thought was ringworm was just progressively getting worse and worse and worse. And
Well, it was ringworm.
It was ringworm. So
and it is ringworm.
So he did have a ringworm, right? But then I thought it was spreading all over. And, but yesterday and the day before that even, I was looking at him and I'm like, this just doesn't look like ringworm. This looks like something else. Something else is going on with my kid. And it looks very bad, and it is painful, and it sucks, And so yesterday I was like, I don't care. I'm taking him back in. And I took Scarlett with me because Scarlett had a couple of open sores as well. Long story short, the kids have infantigo. So any parent out there or any parent that's had kids, you might have gone through this before. Usually it happens with infants. That's why it's called infantigo. But anybody of any age can get it. They can spread it to us, that kind of a thing. Anybody that doesn't have kids or doesn't know what it is, essentially it's a really nasty rash with open sores.
Skin infection.
It's like a skin infection. How they get it is
fungal bacteria.
It's the same way that you would get ringworm. It kind of comes from the dirt. It's one of those things. It just kind of comes. Nobody did anything wrong or anything like that, but the unfortunate side of it is not only does he feel really bad, and same with Scarlett. Scarlett has it too, but we caught it with Scarlett at the extremely early stages where Abe is flared up, his whole body, man, the poor baby. So where was I going with this? Oh, so it's contagious for 48 hours after they start their medication. We got them on oral antibiotics now, and the cream and stuff. We started it last night. So by the time that Freedom Weekend comes, they might be on the mend. I know that this morning he looks
almost
better.
night and day different.
Yeah, he's now just really lots of dry skin and flaking kind of going on now.
Yeah. But
I'm still
looks,
not dragging them out like we were
No.
saying. We're not going to take them out, and it sucks the timing of everything, man. The timing.
If they're 100% better,
Yeah.
then sure, we'll do it.
Yeah, then we'll go.
But if they're not 100% better, say they're 99, it's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I don't want you to go from 99 to, 30 again.
Well,
Like,
yeah, and it
he
depends.
was starting to get on the mend, and then all of a sudden it went the
Well,
other way.
and it depends too on
So-
if it's just skin discoloration, he's healed, but maybe the skin is just discolored a little bit, kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you mean, but like I said, it's one of those things.
I know.
I'd much
really-
rather play on the side of caution with him and Scarlett, you
Yeah.
know, versus anything else, because
So, that being said, the timing of it is just awful. We have Freedom Weekend this coming up. A lot of people are depending. I know David's kind of depending on me, and Mike's kind of depending on me. And I'm not going to let him down. I'm still going to do everything that I need to do in the background. I'm speaking to the individuals that are going, that have been waiting on text messages from me regarding one thing or another. I've been busy. I'm sorry. Kid comes first. I know you guys totally understand. And I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm just juggling so many things right now. And that was another reason why I decided to make the executive decision to cut the video yesterday into 2 videos, so that way we don't have to do as much recording. I could still get multiple videos out. It's just,
this week we'll be
Oh my goodness,
able
guys.
to breathe a little bit more and not feel so pressured.
well, and I'm still gonna make the food and stuff for David's, even if I have to make it here, bring it over there, drop it off, and come back over here, and Abe stays in the car the entire time. Like, I'm not gonna let anybody down either which way. I'm still gonna do what I promised I was gonna do. But like I said, this just throws a whole wrench in the thing, and I'm not, I know everyone is going to say the same thing: take care of your kid, family first. And I thank you for understanding, and I thank you for knowing that and being on the same side, because regardless, that's the side that we're on. But we want to not let the ball drop for any of our other obligations and promises and friends and things, so
We're doing
everything we can.
everything we can to try to appease everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also,
It's just awful timing, and
It is.
nobody's ever sick at the right time. It just happens. And it seems
it seems like it always happens at the worst opportune time.
it does.
But it is what it is.
And it seems like we've been kind of like affected with a lot of weird skin issues and stuff lately. And I think our bodies are somewhat still adjusting to living in the South with the different plants and allergens and bugs and things, right? So, I mean, maybe that has something to do with it, as our bodies are still adjusting
Trying to get used
the environment, right? Because
Our
there's
body's
different,
trying to get used to the dirt here.
yeah, it's different
Still,
dirt. It's way different dirt.
It is different dirt. I mean, dirt is dirt, right? But I'm just saying, like, it is different. Like, in the desert, I feel like the sun kills a lot of the things like that.
Yeah.
Whereas like out here it might
Help it grow.
help it grow a little bit,
Because
so
of the
it's-
humidity.
Correct.
You know?
It's weird. And when I was looking in it too, it also is one of those things where really hot, humid climates is a huge thing for infantigo. as well,
Infantigo?
or infantigo.
Yeah.
However you say that.
I know.
So, I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like, man, and our kids love digging in the dirt. I can't
And you can't stop them
Abe
from doing
digging
that,
in
you
the
know?
dirt. And we've been digging in the dirt. So,
Yeah, I mean, I was just covered in bites. I still have some red marks all over because I was digging in the dirt,
And we got animals that dig in the dirt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we take care of the animals,
We're going to be busy, though, today, friends. I'm going to try to finish editing out. I got about half of it edited. The second half, where Gary's building some stuff and getting some things together, which Gary kind of did a thing, and it's a big thing. And I'll just spill the beans that we have some new living creatures. I'll just say that, and I won't spill all the beans because I want you guys to watch the video. But yeah, Gary kind of went and did a thing, and That's all going to be coming up on this next video, but I have to find time to edit it, to put it out in between doing a complete 100% disinfection of the house yet again, even though we just did it at the beginning of the week because of the ringworm. Now we have to do it again because we just started the antibiotics. And yeah, oh, and Julia, by the way, is at my mom's house and is going to be at my mom's house for the next few days because she doesn't have it.
Nope.
And we don't want her to get it. And we're kind of keeping Anthony and Rox, and Wyatt on that side of the mountain for now too, just because, again, we want to contain it. We don't want it to spread because it is it's a contagious thing,
No, I'm hoping that we don't get it.
I'm hoping we don't get it either. I mean, but I'd rather, if anyone was to get it, it should be me because I'm their mom. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If anybody's to get it.
Me or you.
Yeah.
Or me and you, but
yeah. Hopefully we don't get it.
Hopefully we don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm a little OCD anyway when it comes down to washing my hands and with that kind of stuff, and we have gloves and everything else.
Yeah, we're using gloves to apply the medicine, and we're putting all the we're doing it doctor style.
We got bottles and bottles of disinfectant and
putting all the stuff in its own little bag and keeping it closed for, we're doing all the stuff. We're doing everything that we know to do, and we're doing it all right as far as we can tell.
We got piles of laundry now again because of the whole
mountain
thing. It seems like we literally just washed all the bed sheets and everything, and now we're like, well, we might as well wash them again. And
it's the never-ending story. Story. Oh no. Falco! I should just start calling my washing machine Falco.
Man.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, friends, squirreled off. We are going to have to run. Today is going to be excessive heat, so anybody that's out and about today, please take precautions. Drink your electrolytes. Drink a lot of water.
Hydrated.
I got us that big ol' huge tub of the powdered Gatorade, so I'm going to be making big huge pictures of Gatorade for us,
Well, I don't know if anybody knows this too. With Gatorade, you're technically supposed to split that bottle half and half with water and that Gatorade. You're supposed to, and the reason is because of the sugar that's inside of it. If you drink the whole thing, it's not going to really help you, and it will dehydrate you quicker. So if you split it, though, it dilutes it, gives you the electrolytes, still gives you a little bit of the sugar.
I've never heard that before. It doesn't say that on the bottle.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, it's a thing. But
I believe you.
It makes me happy that we got the powder to where we don't have to really worry about it too much. You can just add a little bit in there.
Yeah, I probably won't
even. Flavor.
I won't even be adding the sugar. I'll just be using that.
Think of Pedialyte.
Yeah.
Think of how nasty that Pedialyte is.
Yeah, Pedialyte's pretty gross.
Well, and Gatorade's not supposed to taste great like that. And when you water it down, it's like, wow, that doesn't really taste the same.
Yeah, it does make it a little bit. It's like having ice in your cup, and then the ice melts, and then Yep. So anyhow, friends, please stay hydrated, stay healthy, keep cool, go take your siesta, hide in the heat. Don't feel like, you gotta go out there and. I mean, there's nothing so important to risk your life for. And with these excessive heat warnings, you are risking your life. And so,
Heat exhaustion is a real thing.
And heat stroke.
Heat stroke. Yep.
So please take precautions, friends. And yeah, I will try to be back on another episode of Real Talk with SLR tomorrow. Again, sorry we dropped the ball yesterday. Yesterday was just
it was a crazy day.
Whirlwind of a day. But yeah, we'll try to be back with another episode for y'all tomorrow, and we'll keep you guys updated. Thanks in advance for the thoughts and prayers towards our kiddos and towards us. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the comments about the garden that are coming our way and everything else in between. Stay tuned for another episode on Simple Life Reclaimed. I'll get to it as soon as possible, and we will see you back tomorrow here on Real Talk with SLR. So in the meantime, friends, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.